Chapter 2, Fasting in Eastern Religions. Fasting plays an equally significant role in Eastern religions, though the reasons for and methods of fasting differ in comparison to the Abrahamic traditions. In Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism, fasting is deeply connected to spiritual purification, self-discipline, and detachment from worldly desires. These traditions view fasting as a tool for inner growth, a way to cultivate self-control, and a means of attaining higher states of consciousness. Whether practiced in daily life for specific religious festivals or as part of a monk's ascetic discipline, fasting remains a central spiritual practice. In Hinduism, fasting is seen as a way to purify both the body and the mind, helping individuals connect more deeply with the divine. Hindu fasting practices vary widely depending on the region, sect, and purpose of the fast. Some fasts involve complete abstinence from food and drink, while others permit the consumption of fruits, water, or milk. One of the most widely observed fasts in Hinduism occurs during Ekadashi, a day dedicated to Lord Vishnu, which falls twice a month according to the lunar calendar. On this day, devotees abstain from grains and focus on prayer, meditation, and recitation of scriptures. Ekadashi fasting is believed to help cleanse the body of toxins and the mind of impurities, leading to spiritual renewal. Hindu festivals such as Navaratri and Karva Chauth also incorporate fasting as a core practice. Navaratri, a 9-night festival celebrating the goddess Durga, involves fasting as a form of devotion and physical cleansing. During this period, devotees abstain from certain foods, focusing instead on fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. Karva Chauth, a fasting day observed by married women, is a fast undertaken for the health and longevity of their husbands. The women refrain from food and water from sunrise until moonrise, using the day for prayer and reflection. For Hindus, fasting serves not only as an act of devotion, but also as a method of developing self-discipline and breaking attachment to the physical world. In Buddhism, fasting is viewed less as a means of petitioning the divine and more as a method of gaining control over the mind and body. While the Buddha himself taught moderation rather than extreme asceticism, fasting is still practiced as a form of self-discipline in certain Buddhist traditions. Monastic fasting, particularly within the Theravada tradition, is common, where monks and nuns typically refrain from eating after noon each day. This practice, known as intermittent fasting, allows the mind to focus on meditation and spiritual tasks rather than the body's needs. Fasting here is less about abstaining for a full day or extended period and more about cultivating a mindful relationship with food and the body. Buddhism's relationship with fasting is further exemplified during specific festivals. For example, during Uposatha days, which are days of cleansing and spiritual renewal, lay Buddhists often observe fasting as a way to deepen their practice and reflect on the Buddha's teachings. The act of fasting helps to suppress cravings and develop insight into the impermanence of the body and its desires. This practice fosters detachment from the physical world and the realization of deeper truths about suffering and the path to enlightenment. Perhaps the strictest fasting traditions can be found in Jainism, where the commitment to nonviolence, ahimsa, and renunciation is central to spiritual practice. For Jains, fasting is an essential way to purify the soul by reducing harm to living beings and breaking attachments to the material world. Paryushana, an 8-day festival of repentance and reflection, is the most significant period of fasting for Jains. During this time, devout practitioners may fast for several days, consuming only boiled water during daylight hours. Some undertake more extreme fasts, refraining from food and water entirely for limited periods. The fasts observed during Paryushana are believed to burn away past karmas and promote spiritual growth. In addition to Paryushana, Jains also practice Santara, or Sallekhana, a voluntary and final fast that is taken at the end of life by renunciants and laypeople. This practice is undertaken when a person feels they have fulfilled their life's duties and seeks to peacefully and consciously leave the physical body. While controversial, this fast is seen as a profound act of non-attachment and spiritual liberation in Jain philosophy. In all these Eastern traditions, fasting is not merely a denial of food, but a practice designed to refine one's character, develop inner strength, and promote spiritual progress. Whether it's a Hindu devotee fasting for a festival, a Buddhist monk maintaining intermittent fasting as part of daily discipline, or a Jain ascetic purifying their soul through long-term fasting. The common theme is the cultivation of control over the body to facilitate growth of the spirit. Fasting is a powerful tool for transcending the desires of the flesh and aligning oneself with a higher purpose. Whether it be the pursuit of liberation, enlightenment, or closeness to the divine,